Hey guys, what's up? This is me again. I was asked this question in my inbox. What do you do on days when all you feel is insecurities and fear and you can never think positive? For example, when I'm in class and no one talks, I want to talk, but I feel afraid that everyone would judge me negatively. I feel like I have no emotions, just a blank stare, da da da. I can never just be myself and share how I really feel. I need some help. First of all, you shouldn't be talking in class, but anyway, moving along. I made a video about that. Watch that on my local Julie Muscle site. It's about how to improve your social skills and deal with rejection and things like that. And pretty much, like I said, honesty. Honesty will get you more friends and more rewards than any other virtue. Humans love honesty. Why? Because we know we corrupted beings. We know we lie a lot. We know we keep a lot of secrets in. So when we see someone who's being honest, who's being themselves, it draws us to him. It's kind of like he has that aura about him. We're like, wow, he's doing something that we thought was impossible. He's being himself. He's so honest, and it breaks our tough shell and it makes us want to be like him. It makes us follow him. That's what leaders have. Is even most leaders are really liars, but honesty is like the one of the birthmarks of leadership. Be honest. What I mean by be honest, be yourself. You said, for example, what do you do when you're in a room full of people? You don't know what to say because you're afraid of what they might think. Like I said in another video, that right there is grounds for a conversation. You can literally speak your mind. You can literally say, "Hey guys, that question you just asked me just now, you can literally ask that in the room." When you have the opportunity to speak, just speak your mind. Tell them, "Hey guys, I have a question. I don't know if you guys ever encountered this or you may have the same problem, but have insecurities and like, well, what would you do? Tell the person, what would you do if you have insecurities and fear and you're afraid to talk in front of people? What would you do? Tell them your problem. If you're scared to say that, oh, you're the one that has that problem. Go ahead and just tell them that somebody else told you or whatever. But I would say just be yourself and tell them, hey, you know what? I'm scared. What would you do in a situation? And then what you're doing is you're putting the ball in that camp. Now they feel like the big brother. They feel like the counselor, like the guru. And even though they don't know shit, they'll get up and try to help you out. They'll be like, oh, well, what I would do, isn't it? Half of the time, it's some bullshit they're going to tell you, some lie that they wouldn't do. But you started a conversation. You broke through that barrier of speaking out. Because sometimes all you got to do is speak, begin the conversation, and you break the barrier of fear. You just everything else just flows. It's kind of like a domino effect. The hardest thing people have, even when approaching girls, is that they're afraid of what to say first. What I always tell people, the first thing, when you're afraid of what to say, the first thing you should say is what you're afraid of. Go to the person and tell them, literally, be honest. Be like, yo, man, I have this thing bothering me. Think you could help them? Be like, oh, what are you talking about? I have this thing where, like, sometimes I'm just negative all the time. I don't know what to say. I'm afraid people might judge me. What do you recommend? No one is gonna hear, you know, someone being that humble, coming to them for advice and say, and turn them down. Why? Because you're giving them an opportunity to inflate their ego, and you playing on the pride character trait of humans, and we love that. If anyone comes to me and asks for help, even if I don't know the answer, I'm gonna try to help because it inflates my ego. I'll be honest, and it makes me, it gives me a sense of dignity, and that works even with the biggest jerks. Even if you go to a bar and you intimidated, you go to a jerk and you ask for help. You tell him, hey, what would you do? What do you advise? Immediately, because his friends are around, he's gonna try to be the leader. He's gonna try to give you the right answer. And next thing you know, boom, you in a circle. They might laugh at you a little bit, but 9 out of 10, they'll help you because you were honest enough to come. Number one, you were honest enough to come and humble yourself and present your case. Number two, you had the audacity to even do that. And number three, like I said, you showed honesty. You showed honesty. It draws people to you. So yeah, next time that happens, like I say, be yourself simply means being confident. I said this before, but it bears repeating. Being confident does not mean having no weaknesses. Being confident means having the balls to show your weaknesses. Not fearing the consequences. That's confidence. A confident guy is not a guy who's like, yo, I'm never scared. A confident guy is the one that could say, yo, I'm scared as fuck, man. That's confidence. He's confident enough to be himself. Someone who's saying, man, nigga, I ain't scared. That's not confidence. He's being fake. That's why sometimes the nerds, the geeks, who are not afraid to go out there and look stupid are the most confident guys, believe it or not, because they don't mind showing their insecurities. They don't mind, just being themselves. So remember, you gotta redefine what confidence really means. Don't be afraid to be yourself. It's as simple as one, two, three. All right, hope that helps, man.